Ladies and gentlemen, if I can get your attention, please. There's a white blinking out in the parking lot that has an alarm going off. License plate number 457EST. White blinking in the parking lot with the alarm going off. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, if we can get the parents for our Highlander boys basketball team in the south end of the gymnasium here down by the gymnastics stuff, we can get going with our presentation for boys basketball team. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we get started on our parents' night as we honor the Highlander boys basketball team of the 2025-2026 season. We'll start with our freshman first. Our first freshman is Austin Anderson, son of Bob and Misty Anderson. Our next player is Bryson Bird, son of Ashley and Justin Tabor. Our next athlete is Caleb Elston, son of Jake and Kayla Elston and Amber Earl. Our next freshman is Juco Madsen, son of Mark and Barbie Madsen. Our next freshman is Eli Braska, son of Jay and Tara Braska. And to round out the freshman class, Amari Ronsberg, son of Renee Ronsberg. Moving on to our sophomores, Ty Cordy, son of Jack Cordy and Ross Powell. They are down in Arizona. Our next one is Gabby Waitson, daughter of Amanda and Ben Cajelli. Next were our juniors, Xander Thompson, son of Tim and Tracy Thompson. Our next junior is Finn Doctor, son of Dallas and Kristen Doctor. Our next junior is Zach Giesler, son of Brad Giesler and Alicia Giesler. And our next junior, Aiden Statner, son of Dylan and J.D. Statner. And to finish up our junior class, Andrew Sikora, son of Joe and Jennifer Sikora. And now to honor our Highlander senior boys basketball team. First senior, Colin Thompson, son of Tim and Tracy Thompson. Our next senior athlete is Jack Dieterly, son of Scott and Don Dieterly. Our next senior is Mike Madsen, son of Mark and Barbie Madsen. And our next senior is Caleb McLaughlin, son of Ashton McLaughlin and grandson of Randy and Sarah McLaughlin. Our next senior is Trey McPartland, son of Tim and Michaela McPartland. And then we can give a round of applause for Corbin Powell, son of Ross Powell, Jackie Courtney, and Johnny Powell, who are on vacation. And our final senior for the 2025-2026, Jack Sanderson, son of John and Tanya Sanderson. Thank you to our 2025-2026 Highlander Boys Basketball Program. All right, folks, tonight we're going to have the gymnastics team performing at halftime. So we're going to plan on doing a pop shot. So we will put on 10 minutes on the clock for a pop shot right now for student council and team support them this evening. So if you guys want to take a chance for a pop shot, here's our chance to do it right now.
And good evening. Welcome to the Highliner Activity Center. Tonight's high school boys basketball, the home finale for Valley City as they get ready to take on Hillsboro Central Valley. And before we get into our pregame, let's head down to the floor at our public address announcer, Chad Smith, with our national anthem and starting lineups.
Request your cooperation this evening by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Now tonight's Superfan sponsor is Dakota Prairie Associates Thriving, and the winner tonight is Keegan Heck. Keegan, if you want to come down to the scores table, grab a t-shirt here, we can get you all settled up. At this time, I ask you to please rise, remove your hat, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem, performed tonight by VCS junior Eli Drummond. Thank you, Leslie. All right, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First one is the Burrows. Starting at guard, the 6'1" senior, number 1, Chase Hackman. Starting at guard, the 6'1" senior, number 3, Tyson Lesher. Starting at guard, the 5'10" senior, number 0, Jared Reed. Starting at guard, the 6'4" junior, number 5, Bryce Miller. And starting at guard, the 6'5" senior, number 50, Alexander Duffner. The Burrows are head coached by Elliot Osborne. Seniors for tonight's Highliner basketball team. A guard, number 2, senior Mikey Matson. At forward, a senior number 15, Colin Thompson. At forward, a senior number 20, Caleb McLaughlin. At forward, a senior number 35, Jack Samuelson. At center, a senior, number 42, Jack Dieterle. And also at center, a senior, number 55, Trey McPartland. Your highlights are head coach by Jimmy Cannon, and assistant coach by Mike Evans. Tonight's officials are Tommy Berger, Lance Wicks, and Jan Schneider. Tampa the Budsy is the athletic trainer is provided by Essential Health by the Unity Sports Medicine.
Well, our starting lineup tonight, of course, senior night tonight here for the Highliners. So they have out of their 6-7 seniors, they will have 5 of them starting. Hillsboro Central Valley, the Burrows coming in 10-8, Highliners coming in 3-15, and we are off and running. A rebound by Trey McPartland, and we are underway here tonight in our boys matchup in this final home game of the regular season for the Highliners, senior and parents night. McLaughlin to McPartland, now trying to go up top to Matson through his hands, turnover. Back the other way. Here come the Burros. Shot up the glass a little bit too high, too hard for Miller. Rebound taken down by Dieterle. No score, half minute gone, first quarter. We'll get you an update on the girls score from Fargo at our first dead ball in the Region 1 tournament semifinals, taking on Central Cass tonight. Here's McPartland, far side to Mike and Matson. Matson on that right wing, past the arc. Works up top of the key, dribble drive with the left hand, into the lane, right hand good. Matson with the first bucket of the game. And the Highlanders draw first blood, 2-0, minute gone. First quarter, into the front court, coming across the timeline. The point guard Bryce Miller, pass inside, shot doesn't go, rebound goes out of bounds, it'll be Highlander ball. So the Highlanders will get it off the out of bounds on the long rebound. Here's a pass from near the wing to Samuelson. And now near side, Samuelson. Dribble drive at the free throw line. Stop, 15-footer. Back iron, too hard. Rebound, McLaughlin fighting for it. Goes out of bounds. It was last touched by Caleb. It'll be Hillsboro ball. Finn Doctor will check in for Valley City along with Xander Thompson. Hillsboro Central Valley with the ball, trailing 2-0. Top of the key, stop, pop, three-point attempt, rattles around, and good. Gonna have to double check on the numbers because the numbers I have in my book are not the numbers on the court. Actually, that might be Drew Connell, the junior, 6'1", that knocked down that three ball. 3-2, Hillsboro Central Valley. Thompson, dribble drive, teardrop from the lane, good. Xander Thompson with a bucket, 4-3. Valley City by 1. Here's the three-pointer from the far corner. Nothing but net. And the Burros take a 6-4 lead. Here's a pass near side. Thompson stumbled. Foul called here against Jared Reed. Will be his first team. Inbounds here on the near side. To the lane. Dieterle, far side. Thompson for three. Off the rim. Doctor with the rebound. Ball on the floor. Finn battling for it. Comes and tried to outlet it. Ball knocked away. We've got a scrum on the floor. And the Burros will have control. Burros with the ball on the far side. I have to let people know, quit texting me. I'm busy right now. Pass inside off the glass for two. Up there with the bucket. He's got 4. And it's an 8-4 lead for Hillsboro Central Valley. Matson with the runner off the glass for 2. Mike and Matson now with 4. Makes it 8-6. Driving in the lane, left-hand shot, partially blocked by Dieterle, and a foul is going to be called here on Valley City. That's going to be the first one on Dieterle, first team foul. And Miller's free throw is good. And Drew Connell with the free throw. 4-3. Second free throw, good. Here the near side, ball knocked away. Burrows off the steal, into the front court. Halfway through this first quarter, leading at 10-6, three-pointer far side, good on the wing. And here's a steal by the Burrows. Pass down court, layup left hand, good. Dupner, and a timeout on the floor taken by Valley City. 15-6. 5-0 run here for the Burrows. We're back with more Highlander boys basketball from the Hack on the Highlander TV Network. As we come out of the timeout, Highlander ball, 3:38 to go. Near steal at half court, and then a foul is going to be called. That foul will be called on Dupner. And he is going to pick up his first, team's second. And Dieterle inside for his first bucket. That makes it 15-8. Stops a little mini run there of 5-0 by the Burrows. Dribble drive, left hand, going in is Miller. Shot, no, foul call. And that foul is going to be called on Jack Samuelson. That'll be his first, second team foul. That'll send Bryce Miller to the line to shoot two. First one, no. Miller's got a three so far this evening. Andrew Sikora in for Valley City, and Colin Thompson in for the Highliners. Bryce Miller, second free throw forthcoming. On its way, good. 16-8, 8-point advantage by the Burrows. Far side, Doctor into the front court. Turns, hands it out to Matson. Matson driving through, has the ball stripped. A loose ball underneath. Dupner grabs it. And we start the fast break for the Burrows into the front court. Miller, pass near side. Three-pointer Hapley. Off the rim, doesn't go. Rebound up and under. Rebound Johnson. Nice pass inside. Dupner gets the easy two. 9 for Dupner out of his team's 18. 18-8, biggest lead of the game for Hillsboro Central Valley. Here's Doctor in the front court. Right-hand dribble. Starts in. Right in the lane. Picks up the dribble. Needing some help, lobs it up top to Matson. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. 18-8, long three by Matson. Back iron, too hard. Johnson controls the rebound for the Burrows. Miller back into the front court. He's going to be fouled there by Colin Thompson. That'll be his first, third team foul in the Highlanders. So the inbounds into the backcourt. And it'll be 6-foot sophomore guard Trey Johnson bringing across the logo. Here to the near side, Hapley. Hapley goes up top of the key, Dupner. Underneath, Johnson lost the handle and out of bounds. That went off his hands, and the turnover gives it over to Valley City. 2:11 to go here in the first quarter. Highlanders down 18-8. Pressure in the backcourt. Here's Thompson for Valley City. Across to Matson. Doctor. Three-pointer from the corner. Short. Off the hands of Dieterle. Out of bounds. It'll be Burrow ball. Exactly 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 18-8. Valley City trailing by 10. Beckett Ness saves me again. Grab me some Kleenex. Thank you, Beckett. Sporting my tournament time cold that I get every year. Here's Duffner, far wing for three. Rims out, can't get it to fall. Compson clears off a rebound for Colin, his first. Back to the way with Matson across the timeline for the Highliners, down by 10. Top of the key to Doctor. Looking down low. Now we've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball, and that's going to be on Dieterle. So Jack will pick up his second, fourth team foul on the Highliners. That'll bring Samuelson back in, and now Dieterle will have to sit down. Into the front court, Johnson, stop, pop, 15-footer, good. Trey Johnson's first field goal, and it's 20-8. And a whistle, ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Highliners. 1:18 to go in the quarter. Biggest lead of the game here in the first quarter for Hillsboro Central Valley, sitting at a dozen. Doctor in the backcourt. Left-hand dribble. Watched by Miller as he comes across the logo. Miller almost knocked it away. Driving in is Doctor. Shot no, foul call. Finn will get a couple of free throws. That's going to be on Trey Johnson. It'll be his first, third team foul. So Finn Doctor at the line, shooting two. And good on the first. Finn's first point. Second free throw for the junior guard. Rolls off. A rebound controlled by the Burrows. Back the other way comes Leshik. Leshik into the front court. Gets it off to Johnson. Back to Leshik. Ball knocked away underneath Duffner. Duffner in the lane. He'll go back up to Johnson. Three-pointer from the left wing. Good. Trey Johnson. He's got 5. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 23-9 advantage. 14-point lead for the Burrows. 40 seconds to go, first quarter. Doctor to Matson. Spin move, right in the lane. Shot. Bounces off. No. A rebound grabbed down by Bryce Miller. And he will slow things down. Shot clock off. They can go for the last shot. A couple of Burrows waiting at the scores table, and they may not get in. Roganis. Right-hand dribble here to the near side. Back up top. Miller stops. Shot for three. Rolls in, even though the net was tied up. He knocks down the triple. Half-court shot by Doctor. Comes up wide and a little bit short. Your score at the end of the first quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley 26. Valley City 9. We're back with the second quarter. This is Highliner Boys Basketball on the Highliner TV Network, brought to you tonight by Essentia Health. Get the time and attention you deserve at the Essentia Health Valley City Clinic. Our family medicine team sees patients of all ages and gets to know you and your family by name. Specialists also visit our clinic, so you can get trustworthy specialty care near you. Come see our friendly staff and providers for primary care services and more. You can find Essentia Health Valley City Clinic right next to First Community Credit Union on East Main in Valley City. Update from the girls basketball East Region 1 tournament, actually, in Fargo. And Central Cass has defeated Valley City girls 65-59. So the Valley City girls, if they're going to get back to defend their state championship, are going to have to do it the hard way. They now have to win in the third place game, and that is Wahpeton and Kindred. They are coming up here in the semifinal. The winner of that game will play Central Cass in the Region 1 final Thursday night. The loser will take on Valley City. And then the Highlanders would have to win that game to get to the state qualifying game on Saturday. Here's the inbounds. Matson into the backcourt as we start the second quarter for the Highlanders. Highlanders trailing 26-9. Here's Doctor, top of the key. Bounce pass far side, Compson. Inside, Samuelson. Jack goes up with the right hand in the lane. Good. Samuelson's first bucket. (26-11). Baseline, jumper, Duffner. It's off the rim. And Samuelson clears off the rebound. Highlanders trailing by 15. 40 seconds gone, second quarter. Bounce pass near side, Doctor. Looking inside, not there. Now goes to the near corner. Compson long two off the rim. And Duffner grabs the rebound, starts the break. It's a look like a 2-on-4, so he'll wait. Gets it off to Rognes. Rognes, top of the key to Johnson. Johnson, free throw line, behind the back dribble. Goes up, scoop shot, no. Rebound tipped into the corner. And it is, nobody has control yet. Finally, it's grabbed by Hillsboro Central Valley. Loose ball picked up Rognes. Gets it off to Duffner. Here's Rognes near side. Driving through the lane. All alone layup is good. Loose ball, picks it up, and drives in. 28-11. Here on the near side, Matson. Dieterle, far side, Doctor. Dribble drive, baseline, and Doctor's going to be fouled. That foul's going to be called on Hapley. That'll be his first. First team foul of the quarter. And Matson, he'll knock down his first three-pointer of the night. 28-14. 6:15 to go, second quarter. Matson now at 7. Bounce pass on the cutter, Johnson. Loose ball, picked up by Matson in the lane. Highlanders back the other way. Doctor gives it off to Matson. He'll come across the logo, right-hand hip-high dribble. He'll get it near side, Doctor. Bobbles it momentarily, regains control, goes up top of the key. Samuelson. On it there by Hapley. Pass here to the near corner, and Doctor saves him going out of bounds and then threw it. Out of bounds, and the ball goes over to Hillsboro Central Valley. That'll bring Tyson Leshek back in the lineup here for the Burros. And also back in is Bryce Miller. He has the ball, far wing. Goes top of the key to Rognes. Rognes right of the lane. Again, splits the D. Layup good. Dieterle had to let him go through because of the foul situation. Rognes has got 4. And it's 30-14. And Sakura will check in. Next opportunity for Valley City. Here's Compson near side. He swings it off to Dieterle. Right wing. Lobbing it down low. Samuelson grabs underneath. Goes up strong. Shot blocked from behind. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it off to Matson. Three-pointer from there. Good. Second chance bucket. Samuelson got it off to Matson. Hits his second 3. Matson now with 10. And it's 30-17. Highlanders just need to get a few stops here. Ball rolls away, goes out of bounds, and a turnover right in front of the Highliner bench. It'll be Hillsboro ball. So the Burros turning it over, back to Valley City, trailing by Baker's dozen. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Excuse me. Here's Samuelson on that far wing. Picks up the dribble. Ball knocked away, rolls out of bounds. Last touch by Leshek. Samuelson will come out. Compson checks back in the lineup. Here's Doctor. Top of the key. Right hand to the lane. Ball stripped into the hands of Matson. Matson right corner. Back up top to Doctor. Inside Dieterle. Double team. Now triple team. Shot no. Foul call. And Dieterle will go to the line. And that foul is going to be called on Buchholz. That'll be his first, second team. Free throw by Dieterle. No. 30-17, advantage to Hillsboro Central Valley. 4:27 to go, second quarter. Free throw on the way. Good. 3 now for Jack. Still looking for that first rebound. Does have a block shot. 30-18. 4:18 to go. the baseline, Miller was cut off, goes up top to Rognes. Rognes top of the key. Swings it off, Miller, left wing, three-pointer. Back iron too hard. There's rebound number 1 for Jack. Gets it off to Madsen. Madsen ahead to Doctor. Doctor across the timeline. Inside 4 minutes here in quarter number 1. Pass inside. Nice pass, Sikora for the easy bucket. Pretty assist there by Andrew Sikora. Dieterle now has 5. The lead is at 10, 30-20. 3:44 to go. Rognes driving in, tried to pass it off, went through the hands of Buchholz and out of bounds. And the turnover gives it back over to Valley City. Chance to get the lead under 10. Trey Johnson will come back in, and Duffner also back in. Here's Doctor. Driving through, bounce pass, inside Dieterle, ball stripped into the hands of Compson. He'll get it off to Doctor. Thought about the 3, doesn't pull the trigger. Here's Madsen, dribble drive in the lane. Up and under scoop. Nope. Rebound, grab. Miller, and the outlets it right in the hands of Dieterle. Jack going in strong to the hole, and good. Dieterle gets the steal and the bucket. 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. 30-22. Highliners. Back within 8. 8-0 run here for Valley City. Duffner at the free throw line. Back to Leszek. Leszek right in the lane, gives it back to Duffner. Left hand off the glass for 2. Alexander Duffner now with 11. Here's Compson up top. Near side, Doctor. On the left wing, past the arc. Finn between the legs. Left of the lane, step back, thought about the mid-range, doesn't shoot it. Gives it back to Madsen. Madsen, he'll go in with the leader from the free throw line. Nope, the rebound tipped and controlled by Hafley. Down court pass, Duffner. Johnson in the corner, back to Duffner. Three-pointer left wing, good. Duffner with another 3 ball. His second, 5 in the quarter, 14 in the game, 35-22. Just like that, back to a Baker's dozen lead. Turnover on the Highliners. Hafley back into the front court. Over to Johnson. 3-pointer in front of the Highliner bench. Short. The rebound. Dieterle reaches out. Controls. Inside 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Highlanders down 35-22. Doctor up top to Compson. Collin near side. Mid-range jumper Dieterle. Short. Duffner gets the rebound. Off to Johnson. Being chased by Dieterle. He's going to have to let him go. Oh, he blocked it. Nice job with the block, but there on the rebound. Putback is good by Miller. Nice job by Dieterle to get the block without getting the foul, but then right behind the trailer, Miller gets the rebound, the bucket, and the 3-point play opportunity. Doctor will pick up his first personal. That is the first team foul on the Highliners here in the quarter. Bryce Miller, 1 for 2 at the line, 7 points. And no, actually 9 because of the bucket that he just made. 37-22. Highlanders trailing by 15. 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball off the hands of Sikora and out of bounds. And a turnover gives it back over to Hillsboro Central Valley. Burrows here on the near side. Hafley. Top of the key, Duffner. Far side, Johnson. Pass, Cutter, Johnson blocked by Samuelson, and the rebound grabbed up by Doctor. Samuelson with the block there for Valley City. Doctor coast-to-coast layup good. Then Doctor goes coast-to-coast and gets the layup, 37-24. Inside a minute to go here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, the Jamestown Stars gymnastics team will be performing. There's a dribble drive bucket. That was, I believe, by Leszek. He's got 7. 39-24. And another block. That one by Hillsboro underneath by Miller. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Valley City. 45.9 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Doctor with the inbound. Brings it in. Ball tipped by Hafley. But then into the hands of Doctor. We've got a foul away from the ball. And it'll be called on Trey Johnson. That's going to be the number 2 on Johnson. Third team foul. So the inbounds on the baseline by Lance Luke. He'll hand it off to Doctor, who will bring it in. He gets it off to Samuelson. Lance salutes. Ryan Schneider, Tommy Bergen are officials tonight. There's a foul called. Going after the loose ball. Foul called against Leshek. That'll be his first. 4th team foul of the quarter. .9 seconds to go. Highliners 39-24 behind. Cross court, and Colin Thompson a little bit too high for brother Xander, and Xander can't come up with it, goes out of bounds. And the ball turned over back to the Burros. 38.7 seconds to go. About 3-second differential between game clock and shot clock. Miller. Leshek. Watched by Sikora. Up top, Duffner. Between the circles. Hands it off to Miller. He utilizes as much of that shot clock as they can. They get it back here to the near side. Leshek. Looking for the cutter. Not there, so he starts in. Drives the lane. Bounce past Duffner. Baby hook. Good. 7 in the quarter, 16 in the game for Duffner. 41-24. Highliners need to hurry. 5 seconds to go. Across the timeline, Doctor. Near wing. Up top, Thompson. Shot partially blocked and hits the front of the rim, and that will do it for your first half. Your score at halftime is Hillsboro Central Valley 41, Valley City 24. We're back with our halftime. This is Highliner Basketball on the Highliner Activity Network. Brought to you tonight by Essentia Health of Valley City Clinic.
Performing for your halftime tonight are the Jamestown Stars. The Stars are from Jamestown, Valley City, and the surrounding areas. The gymnasts range in age from 4 to 17 years old. The Stars are under the direction of Mindy Sundberg and Nikki Altringer. The Stars are super excited to be performing for the Valley City fans tonight. So let's sit back and be entertained by the flips and twists of the Jamestown Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for the Jamestown Stars.
Bob McDonald back with you here at the half. Let's take a look at those halftime numbers for Valley City. Micah Matson has 10 points to lead the way. Jack Dieterle with 7. 3 points from Finn Doctor and a bucket from Xander Thompson and a bucket from Jack Samuelson for their total of 24. 9 in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Alexander Duffner with 15 to lead the way. Bryce Miller has 10. Tyson Leshik with 7, 5 from Travian Johnson, and 4 points from Brody Roganis for their total of 41. 26 in the first quarter and 15 in the second quarter. Again, coming in 10 and 8 on the season. Valley City coming in with a mark of 3 and 15. They'll wrap up the regular season Friday. They will head to Kindred. Again, that was the game we've talked about before that was supposed to be here on Friday, and that was supposed to be senior night and the last game of the season. But with the district boys basketball, District 1 for Class B, Division B moved here to the HAC. So they had to move that game to Kindred. Micah Matson, Finn Doctor, Jack Samuelson, Jack Dieterle, and Xander Thompson will start the second half for the Highliners. And we'll see who comes out to start the second half for Hillsboro Central Valley. Coach Elliot Rodwold played his college ball at NDSU. He's been at Hillsboro Central Valley for a few years. So he sends his squad out. He'll have his starters out there with Alexander Duffner, Chase Halfley, Tyson Leshik, Bryce Miller. It will be the 5 on the floor here to start things in the third quarter. And it'll be Hillsboro Central Valley ball leading by 17 as we start the third quarter. Three-pointer, Jaron Reed blocked. Jack Samuelson blocked that one. That is the second block for Jack. Goes out of bounds. Jack's with a couple of blocks. Dieterle with a couple of blocks. Inbounds. Brought up top, Miller. Halfley to Miller. Elbow, Duffner, stolen by Matson. Matson gets it over to Doctor. Doctor, high dribble, no call. Wants the baseline, dribble drive, reverse layup, blocked by Miller. Loose ball grabbed by Reed, and the Burros back the other way. Miller passes into the front court, right into the hands of Thompson with the steal. That would almost look like it was intended for Xander. He comes across the logo, pass here near side to Matson. Matson left-hand dribble, comes up top, gives it off to Dieterle. Now to Doctor. Doctor on the wing, goes up top. Matson. Dribble drive in the lane, dumps it off. Mid-range jumper Dieterle. No, short. Duffner with the rebound. Here come the Burros, 2-on-2. Miller off the elbow, near side. Halfley for 3, good. Chase Halfley knocks down his first field goal. 44-24, Burros. Doctor will come across the timeline, right-hand hip-high dribble. Gives it off to Dieterle. Back to Thompson, a little wide for Xander, and out of bounds. Turnover. We'll give it back over to the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. And the Burros come back here near side. Miller on the wing, top of the key. Duffner on the wing. Skip pass, Reed. Into the corner. After goes back up top. Leshek, bounce pass. Miller off the elbow. Mid-range jumper, no. Matson clears off the rebound. Mikan into the front court. Has the ball knocked away. Get control. Goes up top to Thompson. We approach 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. 44-24, Hillsboro Central Valley. Dieterle inside, Samuelson. Jack turns around, pass underneath to Doctor. Finn on the baseline. Gets into the far corner. Thompson for three. Good from the far corner. Xander Thompson with the triple. He's got 5. So we've each team now with a three-pointer in the quarter. 44-27. Burros in their, what I would call a kind of a dirty gray or bluish gray uniform with the blue numerals trimmed in white. On the far side, Hapley, long jumper three, no. The rebound, Samuelson bites it away from a 2 or 3 Burros. He grabs his third board. And that is actually leading the team right now with those 3 rebounds. Doctor, far side, Thompson. On the wing, left side. Into the corner, Dieterle. Lobbing it down low. Grabbed by Samuelson. Catch and release, no. Jack gets his own rebound. Wraparound pass here to Matson. Matson, he'll stop, pop from the right side and knock it down. Mike and Matson now with an even dozen. 44-29. Free throw line. That was Leshek. Miller, near side, Reed. Reed goes up top of the key. Leshek, turnaround jumper. Miller, good. Bryce Miller now with 12. 46-29 Burros. 4:44 remaining in the third quarter. Here's Matson into the front court. On the far side to Doctor. Free throw line extended. Doctor now backs up top of the key to Dieterle. Left side into the corner, Thompson. 12 on the shot clock. Samuelson from 19, short front rim. Rebound off of Miller and into the hands of Leshek. Burrows back the other way, going from right to left into the front court. A little too far for Miller. Picked up there by Doctor. He's got Matson with him. 2-on-2. Doctor all the way for the layup, 2. Finn, Doctor's got 5. Coach Rotbold wants to talk it over. Timeout taken by the Burros. It is a 30-second timeout with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. It's 46-31, Burros by 15. And tonight's coverage of Highliner basketball brought to you here on the Highliner Activity Network by Essentia Health of Valley City. Everyone needs a primary care provider. Partner with a provider who can help you stay healthy throughout your life. Our family medicine team provides primary care services to your whole family, babies, kids, and adults. See us for your next physical or to discuss new or ongoing health concerns. That's Essentia Health Valley City Clinic on East Main in Valley City. 4:10, halfway through the third quarter. Highliners cut the lead down to 15, 46-31. Again, Highliner girls dropping to Central Cass tonight, 65-59 in the Region 1 semifinals. So that means the Highliner girls, if they're going to get back to the state tournament, which is in Jamestown here that first week of March, they are going to need to do it the hard way. Win Thursday and then win again on Saturday. Here's a dribble drive. Shot by Leshek, no. Rebound into the corner. Doctor gets his third. Finn will bring it up the floor for Valley City. Comes across the timeline to the free throw line. Far side, Thompson. Three-pointer, left wing, short. Nope, off the back iron. After a hit off the front. Rebound controlled. Happily back to the way. Top of the key. They'll give it off to Leshek. Leshek to the free throw line. Duffner. Duffner, dribble drive against Dieterle, who's got 2 fouls. Goes back up top of the key. Miller hit to the near side. Reed. Reed up top. Swings it on far side. Pass the arc. Apley. Miller backs his way in. Bryce just off the free throw line. Extended to the left side. Inside Duffner. Shot no. Reed will grab the rebound. They get a fresh 35. He's back on the wing. Top of the key to Miller. Pass far side. Working around the perimeter. Dribbling in. That's Hapley. Layup. No. Misfires. Rebound grabbed by Colin Thompson. That's his second. Matson, dribble drive, baseline, left, strong to the hole for two. Mike and Matson now with 14. 46-33, down court, knocked away by Compson, out of bounds. Hustling down there defensively. That'll bring Jack Samuelson and Andrew Sikora back in for Valley City. Travion Johnson comes back in for the Burros. 2:46 to go third quarter. 46-33. Inbounds baseline, far side. Brought in. Underneath, Miller posting up. Sikora in the lane. Shot over Andrew. No. Rebound grabbed by Xander Compson. Outlet down court, Sikora. Sikora just some contact and a foul going to be called on Duffner. That'll be his second. First team foul here on the Burros. And that will send Andrew Sikora to the free throw line to shoot two. Haven't had a chance to congratulate and talk about the Highlander wrestlers. 12 wrestlers that went to state this past week on Thursday and Friday. 8 of those 12 placed for the Highlanders. Free throw up by Sikora, good. Haley Ford, Bethany Schultheis, they placed 8th at 130 and 112 respectively. Miley Christensen placing 5th at 122. Deacon Kirschman 4th at 136 for the girls. Second free throw good by Sikora. First 2 points for Andrew, 46-35. Highlanders got it within 11. They did get it within 10 at one point, or under 10. Free shot doesn't go, and we've got a foul underneath. Shot initial taken by Leshik, and then grabbed his own rebound, and then fouled as he was going to go back up. Foul going to be called on Matson. That'll be number 1 on Mikan. First team foul. And I think, did they call it technical here? They did. They called it technical on Hillsboro Central Valley. So Andrew Sikora to the line will shoot 2. Coach Rotvold wants an explanation, but a technical was called and good on the free throw. 46-36. Free throw up and off the mark. It'll be Highlander ball. 2:20 to go. 46-36. Trailing by 10. Right now on a 12-2 run to get this within 10 or to 10 points. Lance Lukes, lead official, is discussing with Coach Rotvold what was the reason for the tee. Here we go. Matson will bring it across the timeline for Valley City. Trailing by 10 near side, Doctor. Right wing pass Yark. On the cutter, Compson. Little mid-range off the glass for 2. That is Xander Compson now with 5. And the Highlanders have it down to 8. Second time they've had it down to 8. Dribble drive, shot doesn't go there by Buchholz, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line. Foul called on Sikora. That's number 1 on Andrew. Second team foul. The Ryland Buchholz at the line to shoot 2. Looking for his first points, a 5'10 senior. Rims the first one out. Another one to go here. Free throw on the way, good. Gets 1 out of 2. 47-38, less than 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. And they had a chance to talk about this, and we'll do this. Our fan of the game, super fan of the game, far side, Matson, dribble drive, baseline left, shot off the rim, gets his own rebound, back up and good. Mike and Matson now with 6 in the quarter, 16 for the game. 47-40, closest the Highlanders have been since early in the game. Buck and a half to go. Leshik backs his way in against Matson. Has to try to kick it out. Ball knocked away by Samuelson. Into the hands of Hapley. Hapley shot no. And Matson controls the rebound. Highlanders can get it down to 4 or 5. Here's Compson all the way in layup. Good. Xander Compson, 7 in the quarter, 9 for the game. 47-42. Don't look now, but here come the Highlanders down by 5. It's an 18-3 run here for Valley City. Three-pointer Duffner, and that's how you quiet things down. And you launch a 3 by your big fella. He's got 18. And Compson's going to have to come out as Xander's hobbling, and we have a full timeout taken. And Coach Rotvold still having a discussion with an official, but we have a full timeout on the floor with 1:04 to go here in the third quarter. Again, our super band of the game tonight was Keegan Heck was the super fan, sponsored by Dakota Prairie Associates Thrivent. So again, that's been a great thing here for Highliner fans. They get what is a large pizza and 4 pops. Is that what the super fan gets? A large pizza and 4 pops? So they got to find some friends. But if you get a large pizza and a bunch of free pop, it shouldn't be any. Even you and I could find 3 friends, right, Beckett? Yeah, absolutely. 1:04 to go here in quarter number 3. Valley City has got this lead down to 8 at 50-42. Again, going on at the shack at NDSU. Kindred, they are leading Wapaton 34-22. Winner of that game plays Central Cass in the Region 1 final. And the loser will have to take on what I'm sure is going to be an angry Valley City girls team Thursday at 6 in the third place game. As I have talked about before, and it's been said publicly, with this new format, with this 3-division system, where if you win, even if you place third in your or second in your region, you can still go to state with those state qualifiers. So it makes that third place game that much more exciting with something on the line other than just playing one more game of the year. Here's Matson driving all the way hard again to the hole for Matson. 8 in the quarter, 18 for the game, 50-44. And a good third quarter here by the Highliners, 20-9. They have outscored Hillsboro Central Valley. Johnson, top of the key, hesitates, driving through, lost it, regains control. No travel because he bobbled it, but he gets the layup. 52-44. Final half minute, third quarter. Doctor up top. Driving through, all the way, off the glass, too hard. Duffner rebounds for the Burros. Duffner pass here near side, Leshik. Leshik left of the lane, pulls up the dribble, turn around a little short, baby hook, good. 9 for Tyson Leshik. So this one, they get it down to 6 now. It's back up to 10. 10 seconds to go. Matson to the free throw line. Near wing, Doctor, 5 seconds. Matson, right side, right of the lane. In the lane, foul called. And Matson's going to get 2 free throws. And that foul's going to be called on Tyson Leshik, which will be his second, only the third team foul here in the quarter. So Mike and Matson with 2.4 seconds to the free throw line. First one, good. Duffner is going to come out. Roganus back in the lineup. 54-45. Free throw, good. Matson gets them both. 10 in the quarter, 20 in the game. 2 seconds, 1 second. Over half court shot. Might have been partially blocked by Samuelson, and that is going to do it for the third quarter. Your score at the end of 3 quarters, it's now Hillsboro Central Valley 54, Valley City 46. We got a game. We're back with the fourth quarter. This is Highliner Boys Basketball on the Highliner Activity Network, brought to you tonight by Essentia Health Valley City Clinic. Family medicine providers may offer prenatal care as part of their services, even if they don't deliver babies. Call to learn if this service is currently offered. Learn more about the primary care options at Essentia Health Valley City Clinic. Back with your fourth quarter. This is Highliner Boys Basketball on the Highliner Activity Network. The Highliners outscore Hillsboro Central Valley 22-13 in that quarter to cut the lead down to 8. Here's the pass in the lane. Samuelson, little fadeaway short. Rebound grabbed by Miller. Here come the Burros back the other way, leading 54-46, starting our final 8 minutes. In the lane, Miller goes back behind. Happily gets it off to Leshik. Leshik right of the lane. Picks up the dribble, and they're going to call a jump ball. Possession stays with Hillsboro Central Valley. So it'll still be the Burros basketball. Inbounds on the baseline. Miller left on the right wing, driving into the lane, trying to kick it out into the far corner. And fans wanting a push off or a foul on either team. Nothing. The shot comes up short. Rebound, Andrew Sikora for Valley City. Here on the near side, Matson. Matson to Doctor. Left wing against Miller. Gets it back up top to Matson. Matson tried to split a double team. Outbound shot for two. Matson with 22. 54-48. A little over a minute gone. Fourth quarter. Pass inside. Intended for Duffner. Misfires. Loose ball picked up by Dieterle. Highliners coming back the other way. Trailing by a half dozen. And we've got a foul as Sikora hit the deck, and that's going to be called on Brody Rognes. That'll be his first team foul. And Becca Ness, our eagle eye camera operator, technical director tonight, told me that technical foul was called on Chase Hapley earlier. So that gives him 2 personals. And we have a foul. This one's going to go against Sikora. So they got the retaliation, and Andrew's going to pick up his second. First team foul on the Highliners. 6:43 to go here in the fourth quarter, 54-48. Kindred leading Wahpeton girls basketball semifinal Region 1 at half, 39-22. Driving all the way through, we've got a foul on the dribble drive on Valley City. That's going to be on Sikora. That's quickly 3 now on Andrew. Second team foul. That's going to bring Thompson off the bench, and Sikora is going to have to take a seat after this first free throw. Rognes shooting 2. First one up, and no. Rognes with 4 points. 0 for 1 now at the free throw line. Xander Thompson in. Sikora will sit down. Free throw on the way. Good. 1 out of 2. He's got 5. 55-48. 6.5 minutes to go here in the quarter. Highliners up trailing by 7. Doctor to Thompson. High in that left wing. Picks up the dribble. Xander gets it to Samuelson. Samuelson works it up top. Gives it off to Doctor. Doctor to Matson. Matson inside the arc. On that left wing. Crossover dribble. Stop. Baseline jumper. Short. Rebound. Back to Matson. Goes back up. That's too hard. Rebound Samuelson underneath. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hillsboro Central Valley. The Highlanders working on the offensive glass here. And the inbounds will be on the baseline with exactly 6 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Highlanders down 7. Doctor up top. Dieterle hustles after it in the backcourt. Jack will bring it across. And, he threw that right into the hands of Bryce Miller, who throws it down. Doctor zigged when he should have zagged. He went cutting towards the basket, and the pass went right in the hands of Miller for the easy 2. He's got 14. 57-48. Now we've got a loose ball on the floor, grabbed by Miller. It's a 3-on-1. Pass a little too far for Rognes. Grabs it, and he hits the deck, and Samuelson will pick up his second personal foul. That is the third team foul. The Highliners here in the second half. Samuelson looks like he might be coming out as Colin Thompson will check in. And it is going to be inbounds here near side. Miller, dribble drive, little teardrop on the baseline. Good. He's fouled. Count it. He'll go to the line and get a chance at the old-fashioned 2-point play. That was Doctor that came out, and he went right over to the trainer. So that's why Finn came out. Free throw for Bryce Miller to try to make it a 12-point lead. Yet he does. 5 in the quarter, 17 for the game. Well, just when the Highlanders get it down to 6, just like that. Back up to a 12-point game on a 6-0 run for the Burros. Top of the key, Compson. Free throw extended left side, 15-footer, air ball. Rebound, Collin cleans up the shot and good. So Collin rebounds his brother's miss and gets the putback. And we have a timeout taken by Valley City. It'll be a full timeout with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter, 60-50. Advantage to Hillsboro Central Valley. Let's take a look at the some scores and what else is going on here around the basketball world on this not final Tuesday night of the regular season, but awfully close. This is the only game going on in Class Division A boys. So this is the only game in Division A boys. Of course, they're starting their region play here next week. Over on the girls' side, I already talked about Central Cass defeating Valley City 65-59. And in the Region 2, Carrington over Four Winds Minnewacan 66-46. And Carrington will take on the winner of Thompson and Devils Lake. And right now, with about a minute to go, Thompson leading that one 54-49. So that means if the Highlanders, if all these scores stay the same, the Highlanders can win here on Thursday and take third. Then they would play the loser of Thompson and Carrington in a state qualifier coming up on Saturday the 28th. So it won't get much easier for Valley City. But it starts on Thursday with either Wahpeton or Kindred. Right now, Kindred up 39-22 at the half over Wahpeton in the other semifinal, Region 1. 5 minutes to go in this one. Highlanders down 10. Hillsboro Central Valley not going to be some patient with the basketball. To the free throw line, Miller. On the far side, Leszek, dribble drive, right of the lane. Ball stripped, gets it back to the baseline. In the lane, all lost, it's on the floor. Picked up, and good by Duffner. Grabbed the loose ball and gets the bucket. Duffner now with 20. 8-0 run here for the, or 8-2 run for the Burros. They lead 62-50. Backdoor pass intended for Dieterle, knocked away, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession out of Valley City. That's going to bring Sikora back in the lineup here for the Highliners. Inbounds to Matson to Sikora. On the right wing, puts his head down, works his way right of the lane. Ball tipped and out of bounds. Over to the student section. Say, don't forget, they're looking for something this weekend. The spring play coming up here for Valley City on Sunday afternoon, Monday night, Tuesday night. And it's Enter the Body. Interesting premise. We'll talk about it here next chance we get. Here's Sikora driving the lane. Ball stripped. Duffner picks up the loose ball for the Burros. Passes it to an area where Miller finally picks it up. Into the front court, Bryce Miller for Hillsboro Central Valley. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Burros up 62-50. Here on the near side. Miller, free throw line. Right off the left elbow. 15-footer, no. Rebound, Jack Dieterle clears off his third. His outlet was stolen, and a shot by Hapley was blocked, but they're going to say a foul called on Dieterle. That's number 3 on Jack. Fourth team foul, or 15th foul on the Highlanders. That'll send Chase Hapley to the line to shoot 2. Free throw, good. Hapley has 4. 63-50. Boy, not too long ago, it was 54-48. About the Burros, a 9-2 run here. Now make it a 10-2 run. Have opened things back up to 14. 64-50, Hillsboro Central Valley. Matson, Compson, near side, Doctor. Here on the near wing, three-pointer, Doctor, barely draws iron. Rebound, Sikora up for 2. Andrew Sikora with 5. 64-52. On the far wing, Miller. At the free throw line, underneath Duffner, easy 2 for Alexander Duffner. Nice pass, Miller. 22 for Duffner. 66-52. Doctor near wing, into the corner, Sikora. Inside, Samuelson. Strip, Loose ball grabbed by Doctor. He'll start into the lane. Turn around, up and under. He'll hand it off to Compson. His shot from 14 doesn't go. And the rebound saved in bounds, but into the hands of the Burros. Down court pass stolen by Sikora. He'll get it off to Matson. Matson will come across the timeline. And then Matson is stripped. Here's Leshik. Back to the way. Bounce pass, Rognes layup. Good. And a timeout taken by Coach Rottenbold and Hillsboro Central Valley as the Burros open up a 16-point lead now, 68-52. This is a full timeout. We'll be back with more Highlander boys basketball tonight here on the Highlander Activity Network, brought to you by Essentia Health in Valley City. Well, looks like Thompson's going to get that other semifinal win in Region 2 with under a minute to go. They lead 58-51 against Devils Lake. The winner will take on Carrington in the Region 2 championship. And the loser will take on Fort Winds Minnewatka in the third place game on Thursday. Kindred up 41-28 against Wahpeton in the other semifinal of Region 1. Highlander girls again losing 65-59, so they'll be playing for third on Thursday and a chance to get to that state qualifier. On the far side, Matson for the Highlanders into the corner. Sikora for three, Rainbows. Shot no. High rebound, grabbed there by Leshik. Miller now in the front court for the Burros, leading by 16. 2:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Leshik right on the logo and bounces it off. Hapley. Now on the far wing, Leshik gives it off to Rognes. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Rognes starts in and then tied up by Sikora, and Sikora just took it right away from him. Looked like they were going to get a tie up, and Sikora comes up to the steal. Down court layup, good. Matson. Matson with 24. 68-54. Highlanders playing hard right to that final whistle tonight. They will have Kindred on Friday before they start Region 1 play in a couple of weeks. Layup on the run, good by Rognes. 5 in the quarter, 9 for the game. 70-54. Matson through a double team, then taken away. He was tied up, then the ball was just ripped out of his hands by Leshik. Miller down court. Hapley on the right wing. Then he has it knocked away from behind. Here comes Matson, and he is fouled as he started up the floor. Rognes is going to get his second personal. That is the second team foul on the Burros here in the fourth quarter. That'll bring Dieterle in, and Compson will sit down. 1:07 to go. Here in the fourth quarter, 70-54, Hillsboro Central Valley. Matson wants baseline, turn around, fade away, off the mark. Rebound, Doctor. Doctor goes back up, and he is tied up. We're going to have a jump ball, and possession arrow gives it to, oh, hang on, do we have a foul instead? Check that. Foul called on Chase Hapley. That'll be his third team foul. So with 55 seconds to go, Highlanders inbounds on the baseline. Doctor, near side, Samuelson for three. No, front rim. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll go over to Hillsboro Central Valley. Again, that talking about that play called Enter the Body. It's about all the women in Shakespeare's tragedies and or comedies. Hey, we got a timeout. Thank you, Coach McDaniel is going to give me an extra time to talk about the play. It'll be a full timeout. 55 seconds to go. But it's a play of what if all the women in Shakespeare's plays don't die. That is the premise. So it's a kind of a dramedy, if you will. So you can catch that again at the Junior High School Theater. Sunday matinee at 2 o'clock, Monday at 7, Tuesday at 7. So a little different than what they have done in the past as far as days and times. So again, it'll be the 1st of March, Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then on the 3rd, 2nd and 3rd, Monday and Tuesday in the evening at 7. Again, called Enter the Body. What would happen if the women in Shakespeare's plays didn't die? What, the King Lear, Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, I believe, are the ones that they're going to be focusing on. So I expect that is going to be a good play. Check it out. Sunday at 2, Monday at 7 p.m., Tuesday at 7 p.m. at the Junior High School Theater here in Valley City. 55 seconds to go here in our fourth quarter. Highlanders down 70-54 to Hillsboro Central Valley. And the Highlanders will wrap up their season on Friday at Kindred. And here come the Burros. Burros right now middle of the pack in the region tournament, in the Region 2. Right now sitting at about a 4th seed. Highlanders will be that 7th seed in the region tournament, which will be up at the Shack beginning on the 9th of March. Here's Johnson on the logo. 30 seconds to go, 10 on the shot clock. Dribbling through. Rognes shot, no, foul call. And that falls on Sikora. That'll be number 4 on Andrew. So back to the free throw line to shoot 2. Brody Rognes, 1 for 2 at the line. He has 9 points. Burros still have 4 wins, Minnewacan and Grafton. A couple of region games left in their season. 4 wins here on Friday. Grafton next Tuesday. First free throw is good. 10 for Rognes. Second free throw, good. He's got 11. 72-54. Driving through, scoop shot. Madsen can't get it to fall, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. And that foul called on Rognes. That'll be his 3rd, 4th team. Madsen free throw. No, rattles in and out. Mikan 24 points, 4 rebounds, 2 for 3 at the line tonight. Second free throw by the righty. Bends and sends. Swish. 25 for Madsen. 72-55. Shot clock off. Hillsboro Central Valley can dribble it out if they so choose. And they'll run the record to 11-8 on the year. Highlanders will fall to 3-16 with 1 game left to go in the regular season. On the road at Kindred on Friday night. We've got our postgame show coming up. Final score tonight, it is Hillsboro Central Valley 72 and Valley City 55. This is Highlander Boys Basketball on the Highlander Activity Network, brought to you tonight by Essentia Health Valley City Clinic. Well, let's take a look at the final numbers in this one. Valley City leading the way. Mike and Madsen with 25 tonight. And a couple of three-pointers. Was 3 for 4 at the free throw line. Xander Compson with 9 on a three-pointer. 7 from Jack Dieterle with no threes. He was 1 for 2 at the line. 5 points from Finn Doctor. No threes. 1 for 2 at the line. 5 points from Andrew Sikora. 3 for 4 at the line. No threes. And 2 points from Colin Compson. 2 points from Jack Samuelson. Rebounding, Samuelson led the way tonight. He had 5 boards. Mike and Madsen, Finn Doctor each had 4. Jack Dieterle had 3. And Finn Doctor, 3 assists to lead the way there for Valley City. On the other side for Hillsboro Central Valley, 3 players in double figures. Alexander Duffner led the way with 22. Bryce Miller had 17. Brody Roganas had 11. 9 from Tyson Leshek. 5 from Chase Hapley. 7 from Travion Johnson. 1 point from Rylan Buckholz for their total of 72. Highlanders, boy, this was a bookend game. You take away the first and fourth quarters, it was a lot better game. It was 37-33 Highlanders in the second and third quarters, but it was 44-18 Hillsboro Central Valley in the first and fourth quarters. Final again, 72-55. Valley City will wrap up the regular season again here on Friday night as they will be taking on the Kindred Vikings on the road at Kindred. And again, the Highlanders will be that number 7 seed in Region 1 when the Region 1 postseason gets started in Fargo at the Shack on the 9th of the month. Highlanders, they still unsure who they will play, as Oak Grove right now is in second place. There's a game and a half behind Central Cass, and Kindred at 6-3. So one of those 3 teams will finish second, and the Highlanders will play them in the opening round of that Region 1 tournament, again coming up in March, on the 9th of March. One other note before we wrap things up that we didn't get a chance to talk about. We were talking about the lady wrestlers that placed at state. Well, the Highlander boys did have 4 that placed at state as well. 3 finalists, actually. They got to the finals and took second. Was Simon Trapp at 107, Ryer Muskie at 189, and Owen Hunt at 285. All took second in their weight classes. And Tyson Clabo with I believe, an 8th place finish at 172 for Valley City. So again, congratulations to the wrestlers on a great season. And of course, the first full year of the girls having a team. Next year, wrestling will be A and B. Boys and girls will both have A and B wrestling beginning next season. Well, that's going to wrap up our broadcast as far as basketball this year. Of course, we still have some coaches' corners around the corner. And don't forget, Highlander girls, they will be playing at 6 o'clock Thursday at the Shack. So get out to Fargo and get those Highlanders a win so they can keep going and still have a chance at defending their state championship. They'll either play Wahpeton or Kindred. And right now looking like it's going to be Wahpeton as Kindred's leading 53-40. That game with about a minute to go in the third quarter in the other Region 1 semifinal. Again, that'll be 6 o'clock from the Shack on Thursday, with Valley City playing for third in Region 1. Then if they do get that victory, then they will play in a state qualifying game, which will be coming up here in Mayville at Mayville State on Saturday. As if they take third, they would be playing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they would be playing at 3 o'clock in the afternoon at Mayville State against the runner-up in Region 2. But first things first, they have to win on Thursday. My thanks to Becca Ness, our camera operator, program director, and just technical director and all-around good guy here tonight. He brought me Kleenex, and I appreciate that as well. And, of course, Essentia Health, our sponsor here for Highlander basketball. And if you're still going to be hungry for basketball this weekend, don't forget, Friday and Monday, Tuesday of next week, the Hack is going to be the home for the District 1 boys basketball tournament, and this should be a great district and region tournament, both being played here at the Hack, and should be a fun 6 days of basketball here in Valley City. Starts on Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Hankinson will take on Enderlin in the opening round of the District 1 tournament. So our final score tonight here in this final home game for the Highlander boys, 72-55, Hillsboro Central Valley with the win. Until next time, Paul McDonald saying thanks for joining us, and so long from the Hack.